Square one, my slate is clear.
So I'm currently working on my duck coop, and I'm getting the door of my dreams. I can't open it right now since I haven't cut off this wire. I just have the basis of the wire right now. I'm so excited. So the way that this door is going to work, I'm gonna finish it in this video, I'm not making it 2 parts, is there's gonna be a top piece, not that piece of wood, but in there, and that piece is gonna fold in onto this piece like that, and then it's gonna fold down, and we're gonna have a hinge on the top to keep it up. Yeah, so let's finish that. So since I had drilled pretty long screws just into OSB, and we don't want any ducks getting injured, I got this piece of wood. Hopefully they align. Let's see. Not perfectly, but sorry. They will go in when screwed. So let's get those in. So I thought this was gonna be a short. It's not. I've given up on that. Here's the progress I've made on the door. So I've got this hinge in, not fully, and I've got over there. And sorry, I accidentally showed my face. I've got those in the bottom ones. I'm not gonna do it for the top ones since I don't know, it's not that important. No ducks are gonna get scratched up there. Let's keep going. Here's your friendly reminder to put your hinges in the right way, because I put it in the wrong way and it can only go like that, which, sorry, would work to some extent, but it would be really inconvenient, so I've got to switch that over. Okay, so you missed a lot. I got the door finished. I'll show you it open later, since there's still this wire here. I need to cut this, but here, let me switch angles. I got the staples in. These obviously aren't the only 2. There's more as you go down. But I got that finished. I'm about to cut the wire off and do some finishing touches before I get to the roof stuff. I'm really terrified to cut the first piece of the wire, since this is like all I'm getting if I cut it. But I'm like 89% sure that this is all I need, so let's do this. I cannot cut that. I need 2 hands. Sorry, my camera won't focus on wire. That was... Why won't it focus? I don't know. That was a struggle bus, so I've got these to see if they work better. If not, just gonna be a lot of effort to cut the wire. I got it. It was way easier with the garden trimmers. This is the remainder of the wire. I will be using some other wire to patch up some holes and stuff. Yeah. So, there are these 2 holes in the corners. I got those patched with some of the hexagon wire. All I have left is get this area with some wire under it, and then work on the roof a bit. And then I should be finished. And I have this ramp that I can keep like this during the day, and then at night, so that it doesn't get ruined since it's OSB, I can just shove it under there. And my little ducky boys, my little ducky doos in here. I corrected myself on ducky boys since one of them's a girl. Yeah. Alright, got that area down there, and now I just need to put a roof on this thing, and hopefully can move my ducks out here tonight. So I have to wrap it up for tonight, since it's getting dark. I wanted to see how my little ducky doos would enjoy it, so let's bring them out here for a bit. I got them out here. They're running around having fun. I've got to bring them back in, mainly because I've got to pee super bad. But it doesn't look like there's any points where they could escape. Maybe down, yeah, definitely down there. I can put some more wire there. But other than that, they seem to enjoy it a lot. I'm gonna bring the pool out here for a bit so they can take a little bath, since they've gotten quite musty in the shed. So it's the next day. I've got the roof mostly on. It was just some more spare wire, and
since we're gonna use this for future projects, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the staple like up here so the roof's higher. We can tuck the excess back there, and then we can just easily take it off since it's a big chunk of wire. Since I'm not gonna have ducks forever. Well, next year I'm doing geese, so we'll probably just extend the coop, and then the year after that I'm doing pigeons. I have no idea what a pigeon coop looks like, so. Sorry, my camera focus. I got this top part in, and now of course that's like that. So I'm gonna do some hand wiring so that I don't have to cut up any more wires, and I'm gonna patch that up. And there's another hole in the back. I'm trying not to show our neighbor's house too much. That I'm gonna hand wire to fix up, and then it should be done. So I'm just about to move them out. I did all that. But I was out here with my uncle, and we realized there's a dead mouse. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this. I probably am. But look, they're gonna be my little assassins. And we don't need butchers. We just need ducks. You want to butcher a cow? Just get some ducks. Although in all seriousness, I do feel bad for that mouse since it was just a baby. And its two parents do live in the shed. Must have been hard on them. In the process of moving the ducks, a duck escaped. I've got to handle that. Yay. I got him, and they're all settled for now. So, that's it.
Square one, my slate is clear. Rest your head on me, my dear.